Okay, this video is about the stock info box, and that's this area right in here. And what we have here is a lot of different things that have happened to this stock in the past. And at the bottom, we also have comments that people have made. So, for instance, this is BZRD. On There was a tier change a couple days ago, and the new tier is current, and the old tier is expert. So we have various little sub-programs that scan for changes, and when they find one, they throw a line of a message into here. Like our tier spy on the 22nd found this, so the tier changed from expert to current. We also have we call them spies. We have like a share structure spy. So on 6/29/21, the authorized um, changed. It actually decreased, so it went from 10 billion to 5 billion, and the change was 5 billion less and minus 50%. That doesn't happen very often. And then on 4/14/21, there was a float increase from 0 to 35. Now this is probably just because there was nothing in there and they just added it. On March 23rd, she was verified, then she went non-verified. So you get the idea. Also, all the symbol changes are noted as well. Like back in 2020, she had a forward split. Look at this, 10 for 1. Wow. And so the symbol changed, like it went from FLHI to FLHID, and then from FLHID it went to BZRD. Okay, it just says this was the symbol, and this is the date that it happened. Okay. Also, our AK spy will throw um, significant AKs in here. Like AK Spy is a program that works in real time and actually scans 8Ks for what we call significant events, like the material definitive agreement here. So she had one back then. So this is the kind of information that's in this box. Now let's go to TPII, because this is an example of dilution. Okay. Um, Back this year, actually last year as well. Again, you see the tier changes. She was bouncing between limited and current in April of this year. But look at this. um, and then these are the initial things. But look at this shit. Okay, so on 9/20, on 9/2, she had a float increase of 90 from 91 to 94. Added 3 million shares to the float, up 3%. Then on 9/18, the same thing, up 2%, up 3%. It's like every few days, she was increasing either the OS or the float. And what this shows is this stock was diluting. Okay, so if this is happening like in the current time, what you will know is they're diluting. At that point, um, it's not necessarily a bad thing. Well, always a bad thing, but if the shares are being bought up, okay, then it's all right, okay. Like 9/28/21, if I can get it over here, yeah, here, okay. So let's see here. Okay, you see that she's trading a million. She's trading pretty good volume here. So these shares are being bought up. However, look at what it led to. It led to some decreases. So as long as this shows that whatever shares they're adding are actively getting bought, it's not that big of a deal. Like here, she had a look at this. This is a 200-day high. Traded 20 million, went up 18%. Traded $1 million. Okay, so let's get back to this. Yeah, like 5 million shares got added, and they just barely. Thinking back, they just barely got bought up. And then she dropped the tier on 1029. She went to limited from current, and that's it. And there's still a little bit. It looks like a little bit dilution happening here. She just added 3%. With another 3 million. See, look at this. Just 3 million, hit 5 million. So they're either they are in development of something. They're into EV capacitors, um, which you can see. It's a pretty good company. They're into EV capacitor tech, which is some pretty amazing shit. But anyway, yeah, I think what they're doing this may not be convertible debt. I think they might be selling just to get money to do their development work. Okay, so that's the kind of stuff that's in here. It gives you a pretty good idea of what's going on. Like here's an address change. Okay, they got a new address. A lot of different things are in this area. Let's see what else we got here. Like here's SMPW just showed up on a Jesus, really? Like it went from this one went to no info. It was current. It's kind of weird. It's current right now. They must have had another one. But anyway, 8Ks, tier changes, share structure changes, company changes like an address, and different filings also. Your reverse stock splits, etc. And your symbol changes, all that stuff is in here for each stock. So it's just a lot more information. Plus, it's really nice to be able to throw notes in here, okay? Because it gives everybody an idea of what's going on, and no other program that I know of lets you do this shit. Okay, that's it.